Well, we do have some new details tonight on a child predator operation by multiple local law enforcement agencies.
We've learned police arrested at least 4 people last week in the same operation that landed a Holt High School boys basketball coach in jail.
Josh Sanchez joins us now with what he's learned about the other people. Josh.
Sherry, Siobhan, that basketball coach is Mohammed El Amin. He's on administrative leave from the district following his arrest last week. And police took 3 others into custody during that same raid. 2 were from Lower Michigan and the other is from Missouri. Chad Gober, Nelson Huck, Christopher Medina. Each man faces felony charges: child sexually abusive material, accosting a child for immoral purposes, using a computer to commit a crime for child sexually abusive material, and using a computer to commit a crime related to accosting a minor for immoral purposes. Police arrested those 3 after they say the men solicited a minor online for sex. That minor, a police decoy posing as a 15-year-old.
We would rather be the ones on the other side of the door than a real victim.
The joint operation involved Eaton County Sheriff's deputies, Lansing Police, and Michigan State Police. While Genesee County Sheriff's Office was not involved, Sheriff Christopher Swanson's team has helped write the playbook for other agencies when it comes to these kinds of operations. He calls it a proactive way to protect the community.
We may chat 100, 200, 250 people in an operation, and many of them, they say, hey, it's too young, which is great. But unfortunately, we've got hundreds that don't say that, and they're actually looking for an underage victim, and they knock on the door, and it has to be law enforcement.
Michigan State University Assistant Professor Karen Holt says similar operations helps researchers and police better understand a suspect's tactics.
We could see them kind of joking around, a little bit of flirting, and then introducing sex into the conversation. And it gives us kind of a nice map almost, right, in terms of thinking about prevention.
Both say there are ways for parents to get involved in their child's safety.
Be aware of the surroundings. Know what's on your family's phones.
Holt says parents should not be afraid to have conversations early on with their kids about sex.
The research tells us that kids as young as 8 are encountering pornography on friends' phones at school. And so I think there are developmentally appropriate ways to talk to kids about all of this stuff, right? And that gives us a certain amount of power.
Now, Holt says there are available resources online by the FBI to help guide those age-appropriate talks. All 4 suspects, including El Amin, are expected to be back in court on May 17. Sherry, Siobhan.